This is anime. I'm Will, and I'm going to be talking about, you knew that already, The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Now, The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya is about a normal, average boy called Kyon. We never find out whether we know that's not his real name, but we never find out what his actual name is. Going to North High, which takes him on a trek up a hill, where he ultimately meets a girl called Haruhi Suzumiya, who, to put it simply, is God. She doesn't know this though. Now, she doesn't believe in normal people, doesn't want to be friends with anybody mundane, and wants only to meet the weird and mystical. And she inadvertently causes the world to change through her impulsive nature and godly powers. She causes a group of people to appear when she then forms the SOS Brigade, which is there to find all of the sort of extreme non-humans of the world, and brings them all together. Now, we meet, along with Kyon, three other sort of non-humans which are brought into this club. The first is Koizumi. Well, actually he's the last one to appear, but I'll talk about him first. He is an Esper, but not in a conventional sense, and he was sent to the club to keep an eye on Haruhi, to stop her destroying the world, as she seems completely able to do. Now, his Esper powers work in closed spaces, which are areas of Haruhi's psyche which cause areas of the world to be blocked off and smashed by giants. His powers allow him to kill the giants. Following this, you meet Mikuru Asahina, who is Miss Fan Service of the series, but we find out she's actually a time traveller, which convolutes a lot of the story. But she is a sort of, appears to be, an innocent, shy high school girl, a year older than the rest of them, who is forced into joining by Haruhi. She also was sent to observe her, to make sure she doesn't break the flow of time. Now, over time, we realise that this might not actually be her true personality, and that she could be in turn manipulating Kyon in order to make him manipulate Haruhi in turn, as he's the only one Haruhi will listen to. Finally, we meet Yuki Nagato, who is a alien robot, to put it simply, who the thought integration entity had placed at Haruhi's school, knowing that she would full well start to uncover her godly powers, and was sent there to figure out where these powers came from. Over the series, they start doing random antics, including filming a movie that starts to come to life, just doing random events, going to baseball matches, stuff like that. But each and every time, Haruhi causes something really extreme to happen, which Kyon then has to sort out with the help of these three other members of the SOS Brigade, with a lot of hilarious comedy ensuing, such as a talking cat called Shamisen, who Kyon has to convince not to talk in front of other people due to the obvious unnaturalness of a talking cat. And over the series, Kyon becomes less and less happy with his sort of delegated role, and as he becomes a bit of a sarky bastard, really, but that's what just makes him really fantastic as a character, as he just gives up on trying to stop all of this happening. As a series, I would recommend Haruhi Suzumiya because it takes on several different types of anime, going from a detective episode to an action episode where they fight a cricket in a computer. Yeah, as random as that sounds. And every second of it I enjoyed, except most of Endless 8, but it's mostly the same episode, you could skip most of that anyway. And it's not actually all that long, so I would definitely recommend watching it. There is one final thing I'll mention, which is the fact that Haruhi Suzumiya is actually referenced in the X-Files. That's a fun fact that I happened to notice. When they're going through a load of files, they actually uncover a file titled Haruhi Suzumiya, and it has events that happen in the TV series, referenced in the file. And I thought that was a really fun little bit of trivia to know. So, like, comment and subscribe, and watch Haruhi Suzumiya. Thanks.